Hi, my name is Samantha Pratt, and I am here to inform you about caffeine. Caffeine is the life source for every working mama. Who's here? Who here is coffee drinkers? I will explain to you exactly what caffeine is, the health effects that caffeine has on your body, and how much coffee has affected today's world. A brief history of coffee in general. What is caffeine? Caffeine is a natural stimulant, most commonly found in tea, coffee, and cacao plants. Caffeine is a drug that is naturally produced in the leaves and seeds of many plants. It is also produced artificially and added to certain foods. When was caffeine discovered? Historians track the first brewed tea to as far back as 2737 BC. Coffee was reportedly discovered many years later by an Ethiopian shepherd who noticed that extra energy after he gave it to his goats. Caffeinated drinks hit the market in the late 1800s and energy drinks soon followed. Caffeine was discovered in 1819 by Friedrich Runk. Runk was given a box of Arabian mocha beans by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, and he asked Rung to analyze the beans. It was from this sample that Rung isolated the world's first sample of pure caffeine. Where is caffeine coming from? Caffeine occurs naturally in many plants, including coffee beans, tea leaves, and cocoa nuts. It is therefore found in a wide range of food products, including coffee, tea, cola, and chocolate. Health effects that are good or bad that coffee has on your body. What can caffeine do for your body? The Mayo Clinic states that consuming more than 500 to 600 milligrams of caffeine a day may lead to insomnia, nervousness, restlessness, irritability, and an upset stomach, a fast heartbeat, and even muscle tremors. To the brain, caffeine may improve mood and brain function. Caffeine has the ability to block the brain signaling molecule adenosine. How is it working and what is it doing to our brain? Once consumed, caffeine is quickly absorbed from the gut into the bloodstream. From there, it travels to the liver and it is broken down into compounds that can affect the function of various organs. Caffeine makes the effect on the brain. Caffeine helps you stay awake by connecting to adenosine receptors in the brain without activating them. This blocks the effect of the adenosine, leading to reduced tiredness. Also, caffeine tends to exert its effects quickly. For instance, the amount found in 1 cup of coffee can take as little as 20 minutes to reach the bloodstream. What is short and long-term effects? Short-term effects of caffeine are well agreed upon and widely documented. After taking caffeine, one is capable of greater sustained intellectual effort. There are also a keener appreciation of sensory stimuli. The motor activity is increased. As of long-term effects, caffeine improves the mood, decreases the likelihood of depression, stimulates brain function, and protects against Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. How much has coffee affected today's world? How many consumers are in the US? Around 90% of Americans consume caffeine every single day in one form or another. More than half of all American adults consume more than 300 milligrams of caffeine every day. According to a 2010 report by Commodities Analysis for Business Week, Scandinavian nations such as Finland consume more caffeine in her cabinet are mostly in coffee. Nowadays, 80% of the world's population consumes a caffeinated product each day, and this number goes up to 90% for adults in North America. Caffeine and college students. College students don't exactly operate the same on the same schedule as the rest of the world. We run from class to jobs and everything without a moment's pause and still manage to stay out until 4 a.m. half of the time. But we are not superhuman, and as many of us rely on caffeine to create a few extra hours in each day, but we are really doing, what are we really doing to our bodies with coffee, Red Bull, and 5-hour energy? What foods and drinks contain caffeine? Caffeine is naturally found in the seeds, nuts, and leaves of certain plants. These natural sources are then harvested and processed to produce caffeinated foods and beverages. Moderation is key. Caffeine is usually thought to be safe in moderated amounts. Experts consider 200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine a day to be a moderate amount for adults. I have a chart of how much caffeine is in certain things, and that is that. And today I have explained and informed the importance and reasons why caffeine has affected the world, health effects, and what exactly coffee is. Now, who wants to go out for a cup of joe? Thanks for your time and attention.